Here's a pretty straightforward song that works really nicely on a single acoustic guitar. We'll look at the chorus first, which opens the song, and then we'll get into the verse. The chorus is actually just 4 bars long and uses 2 chords. I've got a G minor 7, so I'm barring across all the strings at the 3rd fret and then adding a finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string. That's my G minor 7, and then I'm going to keep that bar there, and then I'm going to play for C minor 7, a finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string and the 5th fret of the 4th string. So it's a bar of G minor 7, a bar of C minor 7, and back to G minor 7 for 2 bars. So it goes like this. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. And that repeats. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. No. Now, in terms of strumming, what I'd like to do to give it a more authentic reggae feel is to strum down on the offbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Okay, but we can probably improve on that a little bit. How about a double strum on the 1st and 3rd beats of the bar? I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. And if you were aiming for a slightly crisper style, this is a little bit bass heavy at the moment, so we could just limit ourselves to the top 4 strings, which means I only need to bar across the top 4. I don't need any of that stuff down there anymore for the G minor 7. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Up to you. If you want the roots of the chords and a nice bassy sound, again, that's going to give you a slightly fuller sound. But if you want something a little bit crisper, a little bit lighter, a bit more agile perhaps, then just on the top 4 strings, that works pretty nicely. Okay, now the verse uses a single 2-bar phrase that gets played multiple times, and it's an E flat 9, I'll show you that, a D minor 7, and back to our G minor 7. So E flat 9 first of all, that's this, and I'm putting a finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, then I've got a finger on the 6th fret of the 5th string, and then I'm going to mash that finger across the top 3 strings at the 6th fret. That's my E flat 9. Then D minor 7, just like C minor 7, but 2 frets higher, and back to G minor 7. And it sounds like this. All around in my hometown, they're trying to shoot me down. Now, you've got 5 of those altogether, and in fact, just like in the chorus, if you wanted to limit yourself to the top 4 strings, it's going to give you a nice crisp sound. You can do without that note on the 5th string, so you'd have this. All around in my hometown, they're trying to shoot me down. One more. They say they want to bring me in guilty, and again, for the killing of a deputy. Last one. For the life of a deputy. But I say, now, for the riff that comes between the verse and the chorus, we're going to be on the 3rd to 6th frets of the guitar, and it really helps, if you want to keep your hand in a single position, to assign each finger to a separate fret. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have the 1st finger on the 3rd fret. We don't actually need the 2nd finger. That would nominally be on the 4th fret, but we are going to use the 3rd finger on the 5th fret and the little finger, the 4th finger, on the 6th fret. And it's like this. We're going to start on the 4th string, 5th fret, down to the 3rd fret. So we're using the 3rd and 1st fingers. Same thing on the 5th string. Now we're going to come down to the 6th fret of the bottom string and back up the 5th string, 3rd fret and 5th fret. And finally, 3rd fret on the 5th, 6th fret on the bottom string, and we end up 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom string. Okay, so with the end of the verse, for the killing of a deputy, for the life of a deputy, but I say, and that's it.